I represented her because she's an employee, corporate secretary of Whirlwind.
Kaya nga po. So,
Opo.
siya nagiging representative ng Lucky South 99 at ikaw yung abogado niya. Tama po ba?
Well, abogado
From
po
your
ako.
explanation po, ngayon.
Well, yun po, dahil ang Whirlwind nga po ay ahente.
No. It was Cassandra Leong who was the agent of, you said, di ba? Sabi mo, pinalitan niya si Dennis Cunanan. Siya na ang naging representante ngayon ng Lucky South 99. At ikaw yung abogado niya. So, you are now lawyering for a representative of Lucky South 99. Kasi I also watched your interviews and your statement before the Senate. Parang what you said kasi was like, it was just purely Whirlwind. You were in no way connected with Lucky South 99. But but you also heard Attorney Fernandez na sabi niya na from all intents and purposes, ang appearance that you were giving was that you were asking about the renewals, the requirements na nga for Lucky South 99. Now, how is that related to being just the lawyer for the service provider?
Madali po i-explain.
Sige po.
Kasi yung kliyente ko na Whirlwind acts as an agent for Lucky South. So it is an agency. Yung service provider po, in effect, is a contract of agency. Siyang gumagalaw para po sa Lucky South. So when I represented the Whirlwind, it is because I was representing an agent of Lucky South, but not Lucky South. But I state under oath, as a former member of this House, as an officer of the court, I have never had any dealings with any officer or stockholder of Lucky South. Kaya nga po, alam niyo naman ang attorney-lawyer relationship, it's the highest fiduciary relationship. Hindi ko po talaga po pwedeng akuin na kliyente ko siya, bagamat sana po kinuha ko dahil tingin ko makakwash ko yung raid sa kanilang premises. Yun po yung sinasabi ko sa Senado dahil mali po talaga yung mga ginawa dun sa raid na yon. Kung ako'y maniningil ng 10% contingency on the basis of the value of the land, yayaman na po ako, no?
Yes,
pero ayaw po nila ako kunin. Siguro po kasi ang impression nila kapag may problema na ang gusto nilang kunin, isang abogado na malakas sa gobyerno at hindi po kritiko.
Okay po. But please understand din po na from what Attorney Fernandez is saying, I mean from someone who's listening lang po from what she was saying, is that it's no longer just as a lawyer for Cassandra Leong. Kasi you're now asking about the requirements for the renewal of the IGL. So parang it's no longer just a service provider. As a service provider siguro, you'd provide other things other than securing their renewal of their permits. Would that be fair to say na ang agent nga lang as service provider siya pa naglalakad for the renewal of the permits from PAGCOR?
Totoo po kasi nung panahon na yon, na-revoke na yung appointment ni Dennis Cunanan as representative to PAGCOR. So it was already Cassandra Ong. After that meeting, that became the representative of Lucky South.
Of whom you represent?
I represented her because she's an employee, corporate secretary of Whirlwind.
Kaya nga po. So, siya nagiging representative ng Lucky South 99 at ikaw yung abogado niya. Tama po ba?
Well, abogado
From
po
your
ako.
explanation po, ngayon.
Well, yun po, dahil ang Whirlwind nga po ay ahente.
No. It was Cassandra Leong who was the agent of, you said, di ba? Sabi mo, pinalitan niya si Dennis Cunanan. Siya na ang naging representante ngayon ng Lucky South 99. At ikaw yung abogado niya. So, you are now lawyering for a representative of Lucky South 99.
I
Correct?
disagree po. Kasi po, ang Cassandra Ong was there as part of Whirlwind. So I was representing for Cassandra Ong of Whirlwind acting as representative of Lucky South. That is a more accurate po. And pursuant to the laws of agency
Isn't that
po.
like stretching the definition na rin po?
Hindi naman po. Kasi
Okay.
kung ako po talaga yung nag-lawyer for Lucky South, ang tanong ko, wala pong masama doon. Pero ang punto, hindi po talaga ako
Sino po?
nag-lawyer.
Hindi lawyer for Lucky South 99. I'm just saying, na as you said, Cassandra Leong replaced Dennis Cunanan as the agent of Lucky South 99. And you are the counsel for the representative of Lucky South 99. Yun lang po. I'm not saying na
Well,
directly to Lucky South 99, but of the agent of Lucky South 99.
I was representing Cassie Ong of Whirlwind. That is correct po. And I confirm
Ay,
that.
Secretary Roque, I think
yes, ma'am.
you read the rules a while ago.
Yes,
Please follow the rules. Address the chairman.
my apologies. My apologies po. It's just that It was an animated discussion and a friendly discussion. After all, he is also from a province of my relative who is now governor.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yun lang ba? I was just confused. Para I wanted it to be clear lang. Kasi I think Altenco should be here para at least man lang to clarify din yung statement niya. Kasi doon nga ako nalito Kasi when he appeared 2 meetings ago, he categorically said kasi na he was of the impression that you were lawyering for Lucky South 99. And contrary to what you were saying also, Mr. Chair, that he never mentioned or he denied that you were lawyering for Lucky South 99 po.
Mr. Chair, I guess my answers is based on actual rules of legal ethics on when there is engagement. There could be an engagement between attorney and client as simple as giving legal advice. But there is an actual legal engagement when there's actually a contract between a client and attorney. So yun po yung talagang status sa legal ethics. Minsan, Mr. Chairman, yung mga nagtatanong sa radyo, yan po yung mga issue. Kasi pagbibigay pa lang ng legal advice, may attorney-client relationship na. Pero para magkaroon po ng engagement, dapat talaga merong kasunduan. Bakit naman po ako magre-represent, Mr. Chairman, ng isang kumpanya hindi magbabayad sa akin? Abay, mayaman pa. Pogo pa.
Okay po.
Sisingilin ko po yan, Mr. Chairman. Wala naman po akong nakita.
Okay.
Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Now, last, Mr. Chair, just to be clear lang, no, para idugtong ko lang. You were saying that you are representing Cassandra Leong as a representative of Whirlwind. But at the same time, you also said that Cassandra Leong replaced Dennis Cunanan as a representative of Lucky South 99 in relation to the application of Lucky South 99 to with PAGCOR in the renewal of their permits. And that was confirmed by Attorney Fernandez that you made several calls to her in relation to also the requirements for the renewal of the permits for Lucky South 99. Para clear lang po, no? So it's not you directly to Lucky South 99, but you with Cassandra Leong. But on the issue lang na medyo Cassandra Leong was acting for both Whirlwind and Lucky South 99. Tama po ba?
Well, ewan ko po kung tama na for both kasi siya po talaga ang naging representative as Whirlwind. Pero naalala ko po kung bakit ako tumawag. Kasi ang sabi po niya, hindi nga raw makontak si Attorney Jessa. And even me, when I called twice, hindi po ako nasagot. So nakiusap lang po siya na baka naman pag kayo po tumawag, malaman ko kung ano pa yung kulang namin. And that is why I complied naman with the request of Seong dahil sabi naman talaga ni Attorney Fernandez, mahirap talaga siya makontak. E nakontak ko naman po siya at least 3 times. No? Isa by text. Yun nga pong hiningi ko lang yung ano yung lacking documentary requirements. Nasa akin pa po yung sagot niya. And isa-isa niya. Tapos pangalawa, tawag, sinabi ko lang na meron ng abogadong magre-represent sa Lucky South para dun sa MTTP. Kasi yan po yung bagong requirement na wala talaga nakakaintindi. Pero hindi po akong gumawa nun. Ibang abogado po yung gumawa nun. At pangatlo, tinanong ko lang kung ano yung status at doon nga po sinabi na on the basis of media reports and on the basis of the investigation banban, they're not inclined to approve. At sinabihan ko naman po si Cassie na, uy, ipasarado mo yung pogo na yan dahil illegal na yan kapag mag-operate. At sumunod naman po sila. Maraming salamat, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. To Yusek Cruz, sir. The persons that you picked up sa Benguet, Attorney Roque said that he was not involved with Pogo. Would you confirm that, sir? Can you confirm that he was not in any way related to any Pogo activities ba?
Are you referring to the person
The Chinese
that was
guy
arrested?
who claimed to be Cambodian ba? Or something?
Yes, sir. Under investigation pa rin, sir, yung involvement niya rin sa Porac, Pogo, sir.
But is it true that he's parang sa IT siya? Involved siya sa IT?
Yes, sir. Just to give you a background, sir, of Sun Liming. This Sun Liming, sir, is his Chinese name, sir. Ito yung totoo niyang identity. Last September 15, sir, 2023, yung mga assets niya po was froze by the Chinese government dahil, sir, dun sa liming.com. Ito, sir, yung platform na ginagamit niya para makapanloko. And nakapanloko po siya amounting to 64 million yuan. And eventually, they discovered it na mas malaki pa pala yung naloko niya amounting to 7 billion yuan. Ang mga niloko nito, sir, are mostly Chinese people. And kung isipin natin, sir, yung 7 billion yuans na yon, It's close to 56 billion pesos, sir.
Pesos.
So, Mr. Sun and his cohorts dupe yung victims nila in believing into that their company, sir, ay isang multiple contracts, nakakuha ng multiple contracts from the Chinese government. Pinalabas nila, sir, na marami silang contracts from the Chinese government. And yun po, sir, yung modus operandi nila in their scam.
Is there truth to the rumors that siya din yung IT person in charge sa yung mga scam farms?
Yun po, sir, kasi yung background niya, sir, he is considered to be a genius pagdating, sir, sa paggawa, sir, ng mga apps ng mga scamming hubs.
So wala pang results na investigation ninyo?
Iniimbestigahan pa po natin in coordination, sir, with the Chinese Embassy.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Attorney Roque. Thank you, Attorney Fernandez.
Thank you, Your
Thank you,
Honor.
Pong.
Before we proceed further, may the Chair acknowledge the presence of our Deputy Majority Leader, the Honorable Janet Garin, 1st District, Iloilo. Congressman Paduano is not here. Congressman Bong Teves is not here. The Honorable Adjong is now recognized for your interpellation.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Before I go on with my question, gusto ko lang pong klaruhin kay Attorney Fernandez. Attorney Fernandez, you were present during the previous hearing, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and you were, and when we were asking Chairman Teves about the nature of the meeting that took place between him and Ms. Ong, Cassandra Ong, and I believe Secretary Roque was also present, as he also admitted. And correct me if I'm wrong, although I was actually, Mr. Chair, trying to secure the transcript of the previous meeting, because the question that we asked him is what's the nature and why Secretary Roque was present during that meeting. And he said that in no way was in that meeting, in no way was the word or Whirlwind Corporation was even mentioned. Is it correct? Is my memory serves me right?
Yes.
That there's no parang sa discussion nila, Whirlwind Corporation was never mentioned.
Yes, sir. Based on my recollection, yun po ang sinabi.
Yes, yun pong sinabi niya. So now, Secretary Roque is saying that he was there to, I don't know, sir, no, you were lawyering for Whirlwind, no, and not sa Lucky South.
Opo, kasi nga po dun sa mga kaso, na actual kaso na hinarapan ko sa hukuman, dun po lumalabas ko anong relasyon ng Whirlwind at ng Lucky South. Kaya nga po, ejectment case yan dahil sila nagpaupa sa Lucky South. At kaya naman po din sila tumutulong dahil bukod pa dun sa pagpapaupa, patakaran naman ng mga nagpapaupa na nagbibigay din ng serbisyo kasi nga po hindi nag-i-English yung mga yan. No? Kaya nga po meron silang separate representative sa PAGCOR dahil hindi sila
Secretary,
makarating.
sorry po to cut you off. Secretary, napakinggan ko na po yan, and then the same answer that you gave to the Senate committee, no?
Yes,
I was
Mr. Chair.
actually watching, and tama po. Ang di ko lang po maintindihan now, Mr. Chair, is that since you were there, as you, based on your testimony and your narrative, you were there simply because Whirlwind Company is a realty company that is actually owned the plot where Lucky South 99 is located. Am I correct? No? But now, if we go back to the records, Secretary Tenco said that hindi po napag-usapan yung Whirlwind. So, dun lang po ako nagkakaroon ng medyo confusion dahil po kung, of course, Mr. Secretary Roque, admit mo man o hindi, you are a known personality. Alam naman po yan you are nationally known. So, I'm sure kung may pupunta ho kayo doon sa isang pagmi-meeting, I'm sure yung kausap nyo po talaga ay magtatanong kung bakit ho kayo nandoon. And since Chairman Tenco never mentioned anything about Whirlwind Company, and that's where the confusion comes in. Kasi you are being attributed as the one lawyering for South 99, and yet Yes. And yet, you're saying that you are not. You're there simply because you are representing Whirlwind Company. So, ganun lang po. Sa common na tao, ordinaryo na tao tulad namin, I'm not a lawyer. And the way I understand it is, bakit ganun? Bakit po Chairman Tenko is saying na hindi ho namin yun napag-usapan. In fact, he mentioned that kasi as a response to, I think, you've written an editorial, I think a piece, no? And some in one of the major circulation. And sabi nga niya, according to him, that was your reasoning, no? And he read your piece, no? And as a response to that, sabi niya, there was never any moment in that meeting that Whirlwind Company was mentioned. So, ano po yung, gusto ko lang pong maliwanagan ako, Secretary Roque.
Mr. Chair, siguro po para mabigyan ng kalinwanagan yan, and Attorney Fernandez can in fact corroborate this, para ikaw maging representante ng isang kumpanya na may lisensya sa PAGCOR, dapat merong special power of attorney or board resolution authorizing you. So, ibig sabihin po niyan, pwede ka magkaroon ng representante na isang tao na hindi po stockholder at hindi po officer ng licensee mismo. O pwede po sila magtalaga ng kahit sino. At ang tinalaga po nila dyan ay si Cassie Ong, na hindi po siya officer, hindi po siya stockholder ng Lucky South. Pero, inauthorize naman po siya matapos ng pagpupulong ng July 26. Kasi nga, ang problema nila na dinulog kay Chair ay yung kanilang representante na napalitan. So,
Okay.
yun lang po yun. Para hindi po malabo.
Sige, salamat po. Nandito pa po yung SEC, Security and Exchange Commission. I represent, Mr. Chair, do we have a representative here? Sir, would you be so kind enough as to take a seat so that I can ask you clarificatory questions? Have you taken your oath, sir? Were you present during the previous meeting? Tama. Please, Sir, sir, you were listening naman during in the exchanges, no? Sabi po kanina ni Secretary Roque is that he was there as a lawyer for Whirlwind Company, no? And the Whirlwind Company, if I'm got it right, the explanation is that they own the land and they're also providing auxiliary services for OGO, in this case, Lucky South 99. What is the license actually? Matanong ko nga, ano pa yung license na nakuha po ng Whirlwind Company sa inyo?
Your Honor, ang kanilang pong primary purpose is to engage in realty development.
Okay.
Secondary purpose is to establish and operate a call center. Second is to engage in wholesale trading of any kind of goods, merchandise, including but not limited to food, beverage, and related products. To engage in general construction. Yun lang po nakalagay sa ano namin.
Yung sinasabi po kanina ni Secretary Roque that Whirlwind Company also do services aside from leasing the space, providing auxiliary services, and I believe this is the yung mga services na yung sinabi po niya kanina, kasaklaw po ba ng ano nila, ng kanilang lisensya
Your Honor,
as a realty company?
Your Honor, ang dating ho sa amin, hindi dapat.
Hindi
po
dapat.
siya.
Oho. So, kaya nga po, can you expound on that? Because ang pagkakaintindi ko po, Mr. Chair, kaya nga po ako nagtatanong dahil sabi nga nila, if you use your common sense, that's the most virtuous of all, most precious of all virtues. You use your common sense. My understanding is, it's a realty company. It's supposed to be the license. Supposed to be the business really is to primarily lease the land, piece of land. And if there are auxiliary services inclusive of that, for example, that license, and then you'll be hiring people, you need to get additional license for that, at least, or permits, right?
Or at least include it in your purpose.
Yes. Now, can you expound to this committee? Kasi yung pong nagkakaroon ng problema tayo because Secretary Roque is claiming that he can be a lawyer to any organization or any company naman Wala namang problema doon. But now we are trying to really understand yung meeting na yon nangyari. And so he claims that he's there for the Whirlwind Company precisely because this company it does not only own the land, but they are also involved in providing services to their client, which is in this case the Lucky South 99, who represented at that time during the meeting by Ms. Cassandra Ong, wanting to get a permit for the IGL, the new guidelines, no? And the proviso there is she needs to pay for the $500,000 yours that according to her she's paying this to Anrukil na Kunanan, right? So that's make you get it. Yes, okay. So can you clarify to me, Mr. Chair, Sec, tama po ba na limbawa po si Secretary Roque sinasabi nandoon tapos yung mga auxiliary services, parti po ba at saklaw po ba ng lisensya ng Whirlwind Company yung mag-provide sila ng auxiliary services for the end user, in this case, Lucky Strike 99, considering that their license is only for a realty company?
Last two questions, Congressman Adjong.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Based po, Your Honor, doon sa conversation kanina, yung palitan po ng mga information, I am in opinion na...
Can you speak closer to the microphone and louder po?
I am in the opinion na hindi ho siya saklaw. Ultra vires po tawag sa amin. Hindi po siya authorized.
Ano po?
Ultra vires po yun.
Ultra vires. Okay, just to be fair, Just to be fair po, Secretary Roque, you heard naman po ang response ng SEC. And being a lawyer, all of us here would admit that when it comes to legal issues, you're one of the best-minded there is.
Yes.
Yes, may question po. Sabi po ng SEC is according to the license, they're not supposed to do and engage in extra or auxiliary services for your client. No? And I'm sure you already knew this, no? Before you even accept, accept your whatever your contract or agreement with this company as their lawyer. So what can you say about that explanation of SEC na hindi dapat sila ang kumpanya mo na magbigay ng ganong klaseng serbisyo sa Lucky Strike 99?
Well, again po, no, there's a distinction between being illegal and being outside of mandate. Pero sa akin po, dalawang bagay. Nung nasa gobyerno po ako at katabi ko naman si Chairman Domingo nung panahon ng COVID na kinailangan ng explain sa taong bayan kung bakit pinabuksan ang mga BPOs kasama na ang mga POGOs ng panahon ng quarantine, nagbigay po ng briefing sa akin si Twinkle Valdez at nakilala ko rin po yung Association of POGO Service Providers. Sila po talaga yung mga nakikicommunicate sa publiko. Kasi nga po, hindi pwede mag-communicate sa publiko ang mga POGO. Karamihan po talaga ng POGO providers, sila talaga nagmamay-ari at least ng physical structure. So yan po ang pagkakaalam ko at yan din naman ang explanation sa akin ni kung anong relasyon nila. Pangalawa po, siguro naman from a business point of view, maiintindihan ninyo na kapag may nangyari sa umuupa sa iyong property, na wala na pong ibang purpose kung hindi para sa POGO, mawawalan ka ng kita. Kaya hindi nyo naman po matatanggal na yung mga nagmamay-ari na nagpapaupa ay concerned din po na magpatuloy talaga yung negosyo na nagbabagayad sa kanila ng upa. Now, ang ultra vires naman po, hindi po yan illegal. At yung ginagawa naman ng mga lessees at service providers, whether or not it is expressly provided in their articles of incorporation, maintindihan po natin yan as a proper business decision dahil ang interest nila, mabayaran sila ng upa.